Leading off for Newark, the center fielder, number 15, Aaron Whitley.
Between the Auburn Doubledays and the Newark Pilots. Leading off for the Pilots, Aaron Whitley. Yesterday, Auburn handed a 6-3 loss on the road in Batavia, but today looking to bounce back with the 6-2 righty Ryan Bailey on the mound. Bailey, a 1-1 record in 8 appearances, totaling 35 2/3 innings pitched while striking out 39 and walking 10 along the way. Leadoff hitter Aaron Whitley playing center field for the Pilots tonight. Leads the Pilots in batting average, 405. This is his 36th game with the club. A little bit of a delay as we're waiting for the band that performed the national anthem to get off the field. We are underway here at Auburn Park. First pitch fouled off, out of play on the right side. That one misses, 1-1 the count. Before the game, Bailey recognized with the Pitcher of the Team award from the Auburn Doubledays Booster Club. That one in there called strike 2, 1-2 the count. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3, throw down to first for good measure. And the first out of the game is a strikeout. That brings up the second baseman, Mike Doyle. Doyle in his 33rd game with the Pilots, a .298 batting average as he fouls the first pitch off on the right side. This is Bailey's second time facing Newark. The last time he pitched against Newark was all the way back on July 2nd. 4 2/3, giving up 2 runs on 5 hits while walking 1 and striking out 5. That one fouled off. 0-2 the count now to the Pilots' second baseman.
It just has to stay on the right side of the white line. Or go on the line. The whole time.
Mike Doyle steps back in. The 0-2 pitch from Bailey. That one stays high for ball 1. 1-2 the count now. Bailey's last appearance came against Batavia on July 22nd. He went 6 innings, giving up no runs on 3 hits. That's a fly ball in foul territory. And that gets out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Defensively for Auburn today, Maddox Henderson doing the catching for Ryan Bailey. Garrett Prosper on first. Dylan McKenzie on second. That one's lined up the left field line. That'll drop fair. A 1-out double in the books for Mike Doyle. Luke Hansen playing short. Kobe Stenson playing third. And a little bit different look in the outfield for Auburn today. Dominic Gusha in left, Christian Perez in center, and Tanner Kim in right. Ty Morgan, the designated hitter for the Pilots, stands in. 1 out, runner on second here in the top of the first inning.
That one's grounded to Hansen at short. Throw over to Prosper at first is in time for the second out, but that'll move Mike Doyle over to third.
Now batting the right fielder, number 14.
2 outs and a runner on third for the right fielder, Alex Duffy. Duffy, a .277 hitter, 14 RBIs on the season. Fouls that one off. Starts the count at 0-1. Bailey looks into Henderson. Gets a sign he likes. That one's in there for strike 2. Duffy behind in the count, 0-2. Bailey kicks and deals. That one on the outside corner, strike 3 looking, a backwards K to end the top of the first inning. The Pilots strand a runner on third. Cesarini, Kim, and Prosper to lead it off for Auburn in the bottom of the first inning. We'll be right back with that action here from Falcon Park. Ryan Cesarini to lead it off for Auburn here in the bottom of the first inning. Starting pitcher for the Pilots, Angelo Deere, the 6'3 sophomore out of Stockton University. A 1-1 record on the season, totaling 25 1/3 innings pitched. This is his 17th appearance, only his second start. This is his third time facing Auburn. His first was back on June 30th, where he went just an inning. And his second was on July 2nd, where he also went just an inning. The difference between the two, on the second he got a save, and on the 30th he did not. First pitch in there for strike 1. That one's fouled off. Cesarini behind 0-2 in the count. The 0-2 pitch from Deere. That one misses outside, ball 1. The 1-2. That one's fouled off, out of play on the left side. Count stays at 1-2 on Cesarini. Deere looks into his catcher, gets a sign he likes. Cesarini grounds that one foul up the first base side. Count stays at 1-2. The 1-2 once more. That one fouled on the left side. Cesarini putting together an at-bat here, looking at the 6th pitch of the at-bat incoming. Another 1-2. That one in fair territory on the right side. Going back is Duffy, and that'll get off of his glove. Standing on second with a leadoff double is Ryan Cesarini. That'll officially go in the books as a double for Cesarini. That brings up the Doubledays right fielder, Tanner Kim. Runner on second, no outs. First pitch, breaking ball, misses inside. Defensively for Newark today, Jake Given doing the catching for Angelo Deere. Matt Kinney over on first. Kyle Wood at second. Fernando Espinal at short. Mike Doyle at third. Kim checks his swings. Called strike one. 1-1 the count. Outfield for the Pilots left to right. Ethan Hurwitz, Aaron Whitley, and Alex Duffy. The 1-1 from Deere. That one misses inside, ball 2. Yesterday in Batavia, Kim had a single, a double, a triple, and a strikeout. He was just a home run away from the cycle in his last at-bat. The 2-1 pitch grounded on the infield, fielded by Mike Doyle. Throw over to first. Not in time as Tanner Kim beats out the infield single. That puts runners on the corners with no outs for Auburn. First baseman Garrett Prosper stands in. Prosper, a short stint in Auburn for this season. This is just his 6th game. In his first 5, a .412 batting average. First pitch to him here misses outside for ball 1. Just 1 RBI in those 5 games. Stands in with a great opportunity here. Runners on the corners, no outs. The 1-0 from Deere. That's a fly ball into right field. Charging in is Duffy. He'll make the catch. Tagging from third is Cesarini, and he will score easily. A sacrifice fly from Garrett Prosper. And Auburn opens up the scoring early here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 in favor of the hometown Doubledays. Runner on first now with 1 out. Shortstop Luke Hansen stands in. First pitch to Hansen, misses low for ball 1. Hansen in his 30th game with the club. A .282 batting average through the first 29. That one misses outside, 2-0. Tanner Kim over on first. 1 for 1 on stolen bases. As Hansen looks at strike 1. 1-2 the count. A check on Tanner Kim over at first. No tag. He'll scurry back to the base safely. The 2-1 to Hansen. That one's fouled off towards Auburn's dugout. Play made by Jacob Kachuba on the far end of the dugout. As usual for foul balls in that direction. 2-2 the count on Hansen. And that one misses outside. Full count now to the Doubledays shortstop. Dylan McKenzie stands on deck waiting patiently for his turn at the dish. Deere looks into Given, gets a sign he likes for the full count pitch. And that one's fouled off, and he'll have to get a new ball and find a new pitch to try to get Hansen with another full count. 3-2-1 displayed on the scoreboard. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. A 1-0 ball game in favor of the hometown Doubledays. And that one misses outside. Hansen draws a 1-out walk. And that'll put runners on first and second with 1 out for the second baseman, Dylan McKenzie. First pitch to McKenzie. A foul tip into the glove of Given for strike 1. McKenzie in his 44th game with the Doubledays, a .234 average through his first 128 at-bats. That one's a fly ball on the right side in foul territory. Moving over is Kinney and Given will make the catch in front of the Pilots bullpen. Dugout, rather. Bullpen's a little further down, a little further run for Given. He makes the catch in front of the dugout for the second out here in the bottom of the first. Brings up the center fielder, Christian Perez. Throwback to the last home game on the 27th against Niagara. Perez leading off the game, had a home run over the right field wall. 2 outs, runner on first and second for him here in this one. Looks at strike 1 for the first pitch. Watches ball 1 miss outside. One and one the count on Perez. Checks his swing, called strike 2 by the home plate umpire. 1-2 the count now. Deere comes set with the 1-2. Perez hits that one on the left side, chopping foul. That'll get out of play. Count will stay 1-2. Deere will get a new baseball, make his way back to the rubber. Tanner Kim and Luke Hansen will make their way back to second and first base, respectively. The 1-2 from Deere. That one misses outside. Count evens at 2-2. Deere gets a sign he likes from Given. The 2-2. Fly ball left side, chopping foul. That one will get out of play as well. Count will stay at 2-2. Perez steps back in, ready for another 2-2. That one grounded over to second, fielded by Wood, thrown on to first in time for the third out here in the bottom of the first. Auburn strikes with 1 run across. We'll be right back to start the second inning of play here from Falcon Park. some scores from some other games here in the PGCBL. The one that matters for Auburn, Geneva versus Watertown. Geneva has a 4-0 lead in the bottom of the second inning. The other games, Oneonta and Mohawk Valley, 4-3 in favor of Mohawk Valley. And the game you are watching, a 1-0 game in favor of Auburn. Leading off for Newark here in the top of the second, shortstop Fernando Espinal. Bailey out starting his second inning of work. First pitch inside for ball one. Another pitch inside for ball two. The 2-0 from Bailey. That one misses on the opposite side of the plate. 3-0 the count to Espinal. Espinal, a .316 hitter on the season. And that one's in there for strike one. 3-1 the count. The appeal down to first on the check swing, says he did go. Full count now to the Pilot shortstop. And that's called strike three. Looking, another backwards K in the book for Bailey. Espinal goes down looking for the first out of the top of the second. Brings up the Pilot's extra hitter tonight, Gage Boatman. Boatman, a .242 hitter on the season. Listed as a catcher in the lineup as the extra hitter tonight. First pitch he sees from Bailey in there, called strike one. That one misses low. Count evens at 1-1. That's a fly ball on the right side in foul territory. That'll get out of play. 1-2 the count now. Bailey looks in to Henderson, gets a pitch he likes, throws it on the outside corner, called strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts looking for the Pilots, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Matt Kinney.
Okay, first baseman number 20, Matt Kinney.
I say back-to-back, but if you go back to the top of the first inning, Alex Duffy struck out looking to end that inning. So 3 back-to-back strikeout looking. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one. That's a fly ball on the right side, chopping foul. That gets out of play. 0-2 the count on Kinney. The 0-2 from Bailey. A fly ball right side. That one gets out of play. Count stays 0-2. That one, a soft grounder back to Bailey. He'll field it, flip it over to Prosper at first for the third out here in the top of the second. 1-3 to end the second inning here from Falcon Park. Due up for Auburn, the bottom 3 in the lineup. Gusha, Henderson, and Stenson will be right back with those at-bats after a short break. Dominic Gusha leading off the bottom of the second inning for Auburn. Angelo Deere out to start his second inning of work for the Pilots. First pitch to Gusha misses outside for ball one. Gusha, 224 average on the season. Doubledays only batting 9 tonight. And that one into the left center gap. Moving over is Whitley. On the run, he'll make the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Now batting the catcher for 23, Henderson.
That brings up Auburn's catcher, Maddox Henderson. Henderson, a new face in Auburn. This is just his third game. First pitch he sees called strike one. 0-1 the count.
Yes.
That one misses. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 from Deere. That one misses low for ball 2. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 from Deere. That one off of the handle of Henderson's bat. That'll be listed as a foul ball. Two and two the count. Henderson couldn't get his hands out of the way quick enough, and it hit the knob of the bat. The 2-2 from Deere. That one's grounded foul up the third base line. Henderson back in, ready for another 2-2 pitch. That one out towards left center once more. Moving over is Whitley. He'll make the catch on the run once more for the second out here in the bottom of the second.
Now batting the third baseman, number 3, Kobe Stenson.
That brings up third baseman Kobe Stenson. And a stat that I'm sure Kobe loves to hear, the shortest Doubleday. First pitch of this at-bat. A grounder foul up the third base line. Stenson, a 236 average through his first 34 games with the Doubledays. That one misses low. Count evens at 1-1. That one from Deere catches the outside corner, 1-2. No one on, 2 outs for Stenson. That one grounded to second, fielded by Wood, thrown over to Kinney in time for the out. 4-3 in the books to end the bottom of the second inning. We'll be right back to start the third inning of play here from Falcon Park. Top of the third inning here from Falcon Park. Leading off for the Pilots, the catcher Jake Given.
He's sitting in his seat, or he was sitting.
Given in his 25th game with the Pilots, a 175 through his first 24. Swings through the first pitch from Bailey for strike one.
Give that to him.
The 0-1 in there, called strike two. Oh, and 2 the count on the Pilots catcher. That one, fly ball on the right side, chopping foul. That'll get out of play.
I don't know. He just gave it to
The 0-2. That one misses low, ball one. The 1-2 from Bailey. That one's fouled off straight back. Count stays at 1-2.
Oh, I don't, yeah. Braden gave it to me, so you must have got. Would you get a call on that, on the birthday?
Called strike three, going down, looking is given for the first out here in the top of the third inning. That brings up the second baseman, Kyle Wood.
Second baseman number 1, Kyle Wood.
First pitch fouled off. 0-1 the count on Wood. Wood a 200 even average through his first 19 games with the Pilots. Looks at strike two. Quickly behind in the count, 0-2. And a swinging strike three for the second out here in the top of the third. Bailey mowing down these Pilots hitters as the 10-spot hitter Ethan Hurwitz stands in. Hurwitz in the left field position for the Pilots tonight. First pitch to him misses low for ball one. Swings through that one. Count even at 1-1. Breaking ball misses just outside. 2-1. The 2-1 from Bailey. Swinging strike two. Another even count at 2-2. The 2-2 from Bailey. That one misses high, ball three. Full count now. No one on, 2 outs. Here in the top of the third. Bailey gets a sign he likes. Kicks and deals the full count pitch. A fly ball out to center. Perez charges in. Hansen moves over, and Hansen will make the catch just on the edge of the brown turf. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Pilots for the second inning in a row. We'll be right back for Auburn's half of the third here from Falcon Park. Lineup turns over for Auburn. Ryan Cesarini to lead off here in the bottom of the third inning. Cesarini led off the game with a double. Eventually came around to score the game's only run. First pitch of this at-bat. Fly ball left side into Auburn's bullpen. New pitcher for Newark. Anthony Cooper in the game, making his 4th appearance. That one to Cesarini, a fly ball just past the second base bag. Espinal moves in a couple steps, and he'll make the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the third.
Manning, the right fielder, 28, Tanner Kim.
Brings up Tanner Kim. Foul ball out of play on the right side from the first pitch. Anthony Deer's start was short-lived. 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, no strikeouts. That one, a fly ball out towards left. Moving back is Hurwitz, and that'll go off the wall. Standing up on second with a 1-out double is Tanner Kim. That brings up the first baseman, Garrett Prosper. Had the sacrifice fly for the RBI of the only run of the ball game back in the first. Runner on second, 1 out for him here in the bottom of the third. A little bit about the new pitcher, Anthony Cooper. This is his 4th appearance of this season. He's gone 7 1/3. Giving up 7 runs, striking out 3, walking 10. That one to Prosper. A swinging bunt up the first base line, fielded by Cooper, thrown on to first in time for the out, but that'll move Tanner Kim over to third.
Now batting the shortstop, number 37, Luke Hansen.
Runner on third, 2 outs now for the shortstop, Luke Hansen. This is Cooper's 2nd time pitching against Auburn. He pitched against them back on July 25th. He went 3 innings, giving up no runs, just 3 hits, while striking out 2 and walking just 1. First pitch to Hansen, strike 1. Fly ball right side, chopping foul, that'll get out of play. The 0-2. Another foul ball. Oh, 0-2, still the count on the Doubledays shortstop. That one, a fly ball to the right side, moving over is Duffy, and he won't get there in time. That'll drop and bounce off the wall. Rounding second is Hansen. He'll run through the stop sign, sliding into third safely with a 2-out double, and Auburn a 2-0 lead. A 2-out triple, rather. Scoring on the triple is Tanner Kim. Auburn a 2-0 lead now. And the first pitch to Dylan McKenzie, foul up the third base line. McKenzie flew out in foul territory to the catcher back in the first inning. Runner on third, 2 outs. That one goes behind him. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 1-2 the count. The 1-2, a fly ball into left field. Charging in is Hurwitz. He'll camp under it, and it'll go off of his glove, touching third, touching home rather, as Hansen standing on first is McKenzie. And that'll go in as an error on the right fielder, Ethan Hurwitz. A 3-0 ball game now. That brings up the center fielder, Christian Perez. First pitch he sees misses for ball 1. That one misses 2-0.
Jack, that was the first error this inning, right? Yeah. That's what I thought.
That one misses outside. Perez ahead in the count, 3-0. McKenzie seemed a little frustrated with himself after the hit that he's only standing on first. The 3-0, that one misses outside. Perez draws a 4-pitch walk. First and second now with 2 outs. For the left fielder, Dominic Gusha. He led off the bottom of the second inning with a fly out to center. First pitch misses high, ball 1. The 1-0. A line drive at the second baseman, caught by Kyle Wood for the third out. Here in the bottom of the third, Auburn gets 2 across. We'll be right back to start the 4th inning of play here from Falcon Park. 3-0 ball game after 3 innings here in Auburn in favor of the Doubledays. Ryan Bailey out to start his 4th inning of work, and the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 4th. Center fielder Aaron Whitley. Aaron Whitley, the hitter for the Pilots. That one in there, called strike 1. There might be a pinch hitter situation here, as that's a fly ball out to left. Backing up is Gusha. He'll camp under it and make the catch. That hitter was Kobe Metzner. That brings up Mike Doyle. First pitch to Doyle. Fouled off. 0-1 the count. Doyle has the sole hit for the Pilots, a double that came back in the first inning. The 0-1 called strike 2. 0-2 the count now. The 0-2 from Bailey. That one misses outside.
I just don't know if my blood pressure can take a whole season of Baker Mayfield.
The 1-2 from Bailey misses just outside. Count evens at 2-2.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like
Sharp ground ball up the third base line, foul. Count stays at 2-2.
But
Bailey gets the go-ahead from the home plate umpire. The 2-2 once more. Fouled off, out of play on the right side. Bailey takes a walk around the mound, steps back on, ready to throw the third 2-2 pitch. And that one's fouled off, and he'll have to do a fourth. No one on, one out here in the top of the fourth for Mike Doyle. Another 2-2 pitch from Bailey. That one misses outside, ball 3. Full count now. Bailey gets a sign he likes. The full count pitch. Swinging a foul ball right side. That one gets out of play. 10th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. The full count pitch once more. Misses just outside. Doyle draws the one-out walk. That brings up the designated hitter, Ty Morgan. One-out runner on first. Morgan grounded out to short back in the first. Bailey's probably thinking a ground ball up the middle would be ideal right now. First pitch called strike 1. The 0-1 from Bailey. Called strike 2. Morgan quickly behind 0-2 in the count. The 0-2 pitch. A fly ball out over the head of Dylan McKenzie. He'll jump, but he can't make the catch. Throw over to second. Hansen will have to come off the bag to make the catch. Safe at every base. First and second with one out. Right fielder Alex Duffy stands in. Duffy, a strikeout victim to end the first inning. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 from Bailey. Pickoff moved to second. No throw. 0-1 still the count on the Pilots right fielder, Alex Duffy.
This draft was just weird. It was, but it wasn't as QB heavy as. But this coming draft.
The 0-1 home. A swing and a miss for strike two.
Like, shit. Bryce Young's coming out. CJ Stroud's coming out. They think he's going to win the Heisman.
0-2 the count on Alex Duffy.
I don't see that happening.
The 0-2, a grounder back to Bailey off his foot. McKenzie will make the tag, throw to first, not in time. Throw gets past Prosper. Making his way home is Mike Doyle, and a throw over the head of Henderson will get Alex Duffy down to second.
Batting the shortstop, number 7, Fernando Espinal.
2 outs now, and 1 run will have come across for the Pilots. A 3-1 ball game now. Runner on second, 2 outs for the shortstop, Fernando Espinal.
Cap isn't a real thing.
First pitch grounded past a diving Kobe Stenson, fielded by Dominic Gusha. Play at the plate, throw home will hit the runner, and he will score. A 2-3 ball game now as Espinal standing on second. That brings up the extra hitter, Gage Boatman.
Batting the extra hitter, number 32, Gage Boatman.
I don't know if Matty Rose the guy.
First pitch in there, called strike one. Runner on second, 2 outs for Boatman here in the top of the fourth. The 0-1 from Bailey. That one in there called strike two. Bailey looks in to Henderson, gets a sign he likes. The 0-2 home. A line drive up the middle, caught by Dylan McKenzie for the third out here in the top of the fourth. 2 runs come across for Newark. We'll be right back for Auburn's half of the fourth here from Falcon Park. Bottom of the 4th inning here at Falcon Park. A check at the score between Geneva and Watertown. Watertown tightening the gap, a 4-3 ball game. Geneva still ahead. They're in the bottom of the 4th there, much like we are here. Leading off the bottom of the 4th for Auburn, the catcher Maddox Henderson. He flew out to center back in the 2nd. Stenson and Cesarini to follow. New pitcher in the game for Newark, Henry Tyler, the new pitcher. First pitch misses for ball 1. Anthony Cooper goes just an inning, giving up 2 hits and 2 runs. Only one of them was earned. He walked 1 and struck out 0. Faced 7 batters. That one misses high for ball 2 on Henderson. 2-0 the count. A little bit on Henry Tyler. This his 9th appearance. His first time coming out of the bullpen. And that one misses for ball 3. 3-0 the count. First time Tyler's come out of the bullpen. 31 1/3 innings pitched, striking out 21, walking 29. Make that 30 as Henderson makes his way down the first with the leadoff walk. That brings up the third baseman, Kobe Stenson. Stenson a ground out to second, back in the 2nd. First pitch to Stenson. In there for called strike 1. This is Tyler's 3rd time facing Auburn. July 10th and June 12th were his first 2. That one misses outside, 1-1 the count. That one a fly ball on the right side. In fair territory, it looks like that'll drop fair. Making his way to second is Henderson, and Kobe Stenson will stand on first with a single. First and second, no outs here for the leadoff hitter and designated hitter, Ryan Cesarini. The first pitch from Tyler. Swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled off. Owen to the count on Cesarini. He reached on an air back in the first and flew out to short last inning. Tyler comes set with the 0-2. And that one's out towards the left center gap. That'll drop. Rounding third is Henderson. He will score. Staying at second is Stenson. An RBI single from Ryan Cesarini. Auburn extends their lead 4-2 now. First and second, no outs for Tanner Kim. First pitch to him called strike 1. The 0-1. Misses low, 1-1 the count. Tanner Kim, a single and a double so far tonight. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 1-2 the count now. That one's grounded to third, fielded by Doyle. He'll touch third for the first out here in the bottom of the 4th. Kim will reach first on the fielder's choice. Cesarini will make his way to second. That brings up the first baseman, Garrett Prosper, a sac fly and a ground out back to the pitcher on his line for the night. Runners on first and second. 1 out for him here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Prosper, inside, ball 1. Prosper a little jump back to get out of the way of that one. The 1-0 from Tyler. That one's called strike 1. 1-1 the count.
There was a kid yesterday.
Hansen waits his turn in the on-deck circle.
And he was like sliding on the turf in shorts.
The 1-1.
I made that mistake.
A ground ball back up the middle, stabbed at by Kyle Wood, and a double play to end the bottom of the 4th inning. Doubledays get one across, 4-2 ball game after 4. We'll be right back with the 5th inning of play here from Falcon Park. Ryan Bailey back out on the mound to start his 5th inning of work. Leading off for the Pilots in the top of the 5th, first baseman Matt Kinney.
Leading off for Newark, first baseman number 20, Matt Kinney.
Kinney grounded out back to Bailey in the 2nd. And it looks like we're finally ready to get underway here in the top of the 5th. That one's grounded foul up the third base line, rather. Bailey gets a new baseball. Toes the rubber for the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses just outside. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Breaking ball. Ground ball. Fielded by Stenson. Throw over to Prosper for the out. That brings up the catcher, Jake Given. Given a strikeout victim back in the 3rd. The last inning, top of the 4th. Newark got 2 runs across, and it was the first inning Bailey did not strike someone out, as Given takes that one up the third base side for a 1-out single. That brings up the second baseman, Kyle Wood. A decent-sized lead off of first from Given. First pitch home, called strike 1. Given 1 stolen base on the season. He hasn't been caught. The 0-1 from Bailey. Ground ball foul up the third base side. Fielded by Matthews that time. Brandon Matthews coming off of his seat to make the play. 0-2 the count on Kyle Wood. The 0-2 from Bailey misses outside. 1-2 the count. Nice block by Maddox Henderson behind the plate to keep Jake Given over there at first. The 1-2 from Bailey. A swing and a line drive up the third base line, foul. Count stays at 1-2. Top of the 5th inning at Watertown, where the Red Wings are taking on the Rapids. 5-3 ball game in favor of Geneva out there. Throw over to first, no tag. 1-2 the count on Wood. A breaking ball, swinging strike 3. Down on strikes is Wood for the second out here in the top of the 5th. Brings up the left fielder, Ethan Hurwitz. He flew out to short back in the 3rd. Throw over to first, tag not in time. Not a very quick pick-off move over to first from Bailey. That one, ground ball, fielded on a hop by McKenzie, thrown over to Prosper for the out. 3rd out here in the top of the 5th. Auburn looking to get some more runs across in the bottom of the 5th inning after a short break. Luke Hansen leading off for Auburn here in the bottom of the 5th inning. McKenzie and Perez to follow. Hansen a walk and a triple on his line for the night. Henry Tyler out to start his 2nd inning of work for the Pilots. That one's grounded to 3rd, fielded by Doyle, thrown over to 1st. In time for the out. That brings up the second baseman rather, Dylan McKenzie. He'll get a word of wisdom from Luke Hansen as Hansen makes his way back to the 3rd base dugout. First pitch to McKenzie. In there for called strike 1. That one's a fly ball out towards left center. Going back is Whitley. That'll go over his head. Standing on second with a 1-out double is Dylan McKenzie.
The center fielder, number 9, Perez.
Brings up the center fielder, Christian Perez. A walk and a ground out for his line tonight. First pitch he sees misses outside, ball 1. That was not Whitley out there in center field that it went over his head. That was Kobe Metzner. That one's a ground ball fielded by Kyle Wood at second, thrown on to first in time for the out. McKenzie will move over to 3rd on the play.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17, Utah.
Dominic Gusha stands in. A line out and a fly out. First pitch he sees called strike 1. 2 outs, runner on 3rd for him. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss for strike 2, 0-2 the count. The 0-2 misses low, 1-2 the count. The 1-2 breaking ball misses off the outside part of the plate. 2-2 the count.
I was just thinking, I got to
The 2-2, swinging a foul ball. Count will stay at 2-2. For the observant viewers of the stream here on the Doubledays YouTube channel, there's a new coach over there on first base, Coach Dan Maycock. That one misses outside, full count. Davis Kippen in the dugout. This is Kip's last game with Auburn. He takes off to head home tomorrow, and Coach Maycock will help out for the remainder of the season, whatever that may be in the playoffs. That's a fly ball on the right side. Charging in is Duffy, and he'll make the catch for the 3rd out. Here in the bottom of the 5th. 4-2 ball game after 5. We'll be right back to start the 6th inning of play here from Falcon Park. New pitcher in the game for Auburn. Jacob Kachuba gets the ball from Ryan Bailey. Bailey's start goes 5 innings, giving up 2 runs on 3 hits. Neither of the runs were earned. He only walked 1 and struck out 7. Jacob Kachuba, the reliever, the 6'2 sophomore from Hiram College. His 15th appearance of the season, 21 even innings pitched, 2 saves, 23 strikeouts, just 7 walks, good enough for a 1.28 ERA. Chewy's longest appearance was 2 2/3. That came back on July 5th in Elmira. First pitch misses outside. First batter facing Chewy, center fielder Kobe Metzner. That one's called strike 1, 1-1 the count. Top of the 6th inning here at Falcon Park. That one's grounded foul up the first base side. One and 2 the count on Metzner. The 1-2 from Chewy. That one's a line drive out to left. Caught by Gusha for the first out here in the top of the 6th.
The third baseman, number 4, Mike Doyle.
That brings up the third baseman for the Pilots, Mike Doyle. First pitch to Doyle, misses for ball 1. That one's called strike 1, 1-1 the count. That one's grounded foul up the third base side. Play made by Dominic Gusha. Reaching over the fence in the dugout. 1-2 the count on Doyle. Chewy gets a sign he likes from Henderson. And that one misses inside for ball 2. 2-2 the count now. The 2-2 from Chewy. That one's fouled right side out of play. Sixth pitch of the at-bat upcoming. The 2-2 once more. Fouled out of play on the right side once again. Chewy will get a new ball. He'll throw a 2-2 for the 4th time. The 2-2 pitch. That one's a line drive into left. That'll drop, fielded by Gusha on a hop. And he'll get it in to hold Doyle to a 1-out single. That brings up the designated hitter, Ty Morgan. A ground out and a single on his line for the night. Runner on first, 1 out for him here in the top of the 6th. A 4-2 ball game in favor of Auburn. First pitch catches the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 fouled out of play on the right side. 0-2 the count. Doyle, the runner on first. 3 stolen bases on the season. He's been caught stealing once. 0-2 the count at the plate. That's a ground ball through the infield. Everyone will move up 90 feet. Back-to-back base hits for the Pilots brings up the right fielder, Alex Duffy. Duffy reached on a fielder's choice and struck out. That's his line for the night. That one fouled off up the third base line. Oh, and 1 the count on Duffy. First and second, 1 out for him. Top of the 6th inning here at Falcon Park. Time called at the plate by Duffy. Kachuba looks into Henderson. Gets a sign he likes. The 0-1. A swing and a fly ball out towards the right center gap. That'll drop. 1 run will round third. Another will round third. Ball to the infield. Making his way to third is Duffy, and he will slide in with a 2 RBI triple. A tie ball game now here in Auburn. That brings up the shortstop, Fernando Espinal. Espinal, a single and a strikeout on his line. A pickoff move over to first, no tag. Stenson not quite standing on the bag to make a tag. First pitch to Espinal in there, called strike 1. The 0-1. A swing and a line drive over the head of a jumping Henderson and Hansen rather, and sliding into second is Espinal, and he will slide in safely. An RBI double for Espinal. The Pilots take the lead 5-4. That'll draw head coach Ben Julian out of the dugout to talk to his reliever. Five to 4 now in favor of the Pilots. A 6-4 ball game out in Watertown.
6-4 Auburn. Or 6-4
Geneva,
Geneva.
a 2-run lead on the Rapids. 5-4 ball game here. Newark has a 1-run lead on Auburn. Runner on second, 1 out. Extra hitter Gage Boatman stands in.
This is coming from a guy who had to call me for his key or his keys.
First pitch to Boatman. A swing and a grounder, fielded by McKenzie at second, thrown over to Prosper in time for the out. Espinal will move the 90 feet over to third. A runner on third with 2 outs now. And it looks like we have a pinch hitter coming in to the game. Justin Santos.
47, Justin Santos.
Santos. Only 1 at-bat this season. That came against Utica, where he grounded out. 0-1 the count on him. The 0-1. A line drive out towards left. Fielded. Caught by
That was how number 3.
Gusha. That's out number 3. Tagging from third was Espinal. He was unaware of how many outs there were. 3 runs come across for Newark as they take the lead here in the top of the 6th. Auburn looking to get a couple runs back in the bottom of the 6th after a short break here from Falcon Park. (5-4) ball game in favor of the Pilots here in Auburn. Catcher Maddox Henderson leads off for the Doubledays here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Henry Tyler out starting his 3rd inning of work for the Pilots. First pitch to Henderson outside for ball 1. A fly out to center and a walk completes the line for Henderson tonight. The 1-0 from Tyler. Called strike 1.
I might be going sometime in September because I want to cross off going to an NFL game off my list. So I'll probably go to a Royals game Saturday.
The 1-1
Ravens game.
misses just outside ball 2. That one misses for ball 3. 3-1 the count on Henderson. The Doubledays catcher already drawn 1 walk tonight. He ended up coming around to score. The 3-1. And that one misses outside. Henderson draws his 2nd leadoff walk of the night. That brings up the 3rd baseman, Kobe Stenson. Stenson a single and a ground out on his line. First pitch of this at-bat to Stenson misses outside for ball 1. Henderson yet to attempt a stolen base in his short stint here with the Doubledays. And he'll take off now. A swing and a miss from Stenson. And the tag is in time. Henderson caught stealing on his one attempt.
Didn't get either.
1-1 the count on Kobe. Looked like it might have been a hit and run situation. The 1-1 misses outside. Ball 2.
So it would be a run and hit.
The 2-1 misses outside. 3-1 the count now. 1 out, no one on for Stenson. A little different than the scenario he started his at-bat with no outs and a runner on first. The 3-1. That one checks his swing but can't hold it back. Full count now on Stenson. The full count pitch from Tyler. Misses outside. Stenson draws the 1-out walk. And that brings up the designated hitter, Ryan Cesarini.
Now batting designated hitter for 10, Ryan Cesarini.
First pitch of this at-bat to Cesarini, a soft grounder towards first. And they'll say a hit Cesarini in the box. He'll come back. That'll go in as a foul ball. 0-1 the count.
Now that we got a team that I'm actually somewhat excited about.
I mean, just because it's Terry Kills, it means we
Well,
you hope two up plays.
still in the toughest division. Are you believe?
No, AFC West is definitely by far. Raiders, Chiefs, Chargers,
The 0-1 to Cesarini. Time called.
by far.
Cesarini reached on in there, flew out and singled. That's his line so far. The 0-1. Breaking ball in there. Called strike 2.
I still can't believe they let Dylan Devontae Adams.
AFC West is insane.
0-2 the count on Cesarini. And that one will go into the right center gap. Kobe Stenson rounding second. Cesarini rounding second. Stenson rounding third. Cesarini standing on third with an RBI triple.
Now batting right fielder for 38, Tanner Kim.
A tie ball game here in Auburn. Runner on third with 1 out for the right fielder. First pitch in there for strike 1. The 0-1, a fly ball right side, chopping foul. That'll get out of play in the Pilots' bullpen.
Because I did just told me trying to hit some.
0-2 the count on the Doubledays right fielder. Tyler looks in to give in for the sign. Throws outside, ball 1. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 from Tyler. That one's grounded foul up the third base side. Tyler will get a new baseball and get ready to throw another 1-2 pitch. The 1-2. That one foul tipped into the glove of Given for strike 3. And Kim goes down on strikes for the second out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting first baseman number 16, Garrett Prosper.
the first strikeout of the game by a Doubledays hitter. Runner on third, 2 outs now for the first baseman, Garrett Prosper. 2 groundouts and a sac fly on his line. First pitch he sees, misses outside, ball 1. That one inside, ball 2. The 2-0 breaking for the plate is Cesarini, and he will be tagged out, attempting to steal home. Head coach Ben Julian having a chat with the home plate umpire. And out is the final call. Doubledays get a run back. A 5-5 ball game. We'll be back with the 7th inning of play here from Falcon Park. New pitcher for Auburn here in the top of the 7th inning. Will Ray gets the ball from Jacob Kachuba. Chewy goes 1 inning, giving up 3 runs on 4 hits while striking out none and walking none. First batter Ray will face is the catcher Jake Given. Will swing through the first pitch for strike 1. 92 on the first pitch. That one, a blooper over the head of a jumping Garrett Prosper. Rounding first is Given, making his way towards second. He will stand up with a leadoff double. That brings up the second baseman, Kyle Wood. A little bit about Will Ray, a 1-1 record through 11 appearances. 15 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, 12 walks, a 1.80 ERA. Runner on second, no outs now for Kyle Wood. 2 strikeouts on the night for him. First pitch called, strike 1. The 0-1 from Ray. A fly ball right side, foul and out of play. 0-2 the count.
In the 20s days
Ray's longest appearance, 2 innings. His shortest, 1 inning. The 0-2, breaking ball inside. 1-2 the count. Last appearance was in Newark back on July 25th. He went 2 innings, giving up no runs on 1 hit, striking out 3, walking none. 1-2 the count on Kyle Wood. That one's fouled straight back. Count stays at 1-2. The 1-2 from Ray.
He's not still playing, is he?
Foul ball straight back. He'll have to do the 1-2 again. The 1-2 again. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down on strikes is Wood for the first out here in the top of the 7th inning. 1 on, 1 out for the left fielder Ethan Hurwitz. A fly out and a ground out on his line. Runner takes off for third. First pitch, inside, ball 1. And Jake Given steals third rather. And that puts a go-ahead run for Newark just 90 feet away with just 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. That one misses low for ball 2. 2-0 the count on Hurwitz. Now one misses high, ball 3. Three and 0 the count now on Hurwitz. 1 out, runner on third. Doubledays infield playing in. That one misses inside. A 4-pitch walk. And that puts runners on the corners for the center fielder, Kobe Metzner. Metzner, 2 flyouts, both to left field. First pitch in there, called strike 1. Ray looks in to Henderson, comes set with the 0-1. Runner breaks for second. Throw from Henderson in time. Ball gets away from Hansen, and scoring on the air is Given. Getting down to second is Hurwitz with the stolen base. Newark takes a 6-5 lead. That one misses. 2-1 the count on Metzner.
Conference. I think even conference player of the year.
What do you mean, like you?
He's added he's a healthy.
The 2-1. A swing and a fly ball out towards right center field. Back goes Kim. That'll bounce off of the wall. Perez will field it. Rounding third is Hurwitz. Sliding into third. The tag not in time. Metzner an RBI triple.
Pitch hitting for Newark, number 24, Hazel Martinez.
Pinch hitter now for the Pilots. Hazel Martinez will pinch hit for Mike Doyle.
How do we lose? If we lose, we drop all the way out.
One out, runner on third for Martinez. A 7-5 ball game in favor of the Pilots. First pitch to Martinez in there for strike one. The 0-1 from Ray. Swung on and missed by Martinez. 0-2 the count.
He hit bomb during the spring. Over the right field fence.
The 0-2. Inside, that one gets away. Good bounce off of the backstop. Throw to Ray at the plate. The tag in time for the out. Metzner tagged out, stealing home on the pass ball. Two outs now. 1-2 the count on Martinez. That one's inside for ball two. 2-2 the count.
He's hit 90 times. It's always just 90 times.
Two outs, 2-2 count. 2 runs across this inning for the Pilots. Lined right back at Ray. He'll make the catch for the third out here in the top of the 7th. Time to stretch here at Falcon Park. We'll be right back with the Doubledays half of the 7th inning after the 7th inning stretch. New pitcher for the Pilots here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Drake Sizemore gets the ball from Henry Tyler. Tyler goes 3 innings, giving up 2 runs on 4 hits, striking out 1, walking 3. First batter, he will face new pitcher Drake Sizemore, that is. Garrett Prosper gets a fresh at-bat after being the hitter that was up when Cesarini was caught stealing home. First pitch he sees, misses outside for ball 1. Sizemore's 19th appearance of the season, 18 2/3 innings thus far, 15 strikeouts, 40 walks. Now one's outside for ball 2. The 2-0 from Sizemore. Misses outside, ball 3. Three and 0 the count on Prosper. And he'll watch ball 4, a 4-pitch leadoff walk for Prosper, and he'll reach for the first time tonight. Brings up the shortstop, Luke Hansen. A walk, a triple, and a ground out thus far. Runner on first, no outs. This is Sizemore's second appearance against Auburn. His first came back on July 10th, where he went just 1 inning, giving up 2 runs on 2 hits while striking out 2 and walking 1. First pitch to Hansen, in there, called strike 1. The 0-1. A pickoff move over to first. Prosper dives back safely. The 0-1 home. Stays high. 1-1 the count now. One and 1 the count on Hansen. A swing and a miss on that one. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 to Hansen. A swinging ground ball to third, fielded by Doyle, and he'll bobble it. And making it to first safely is Hansen on the fielding error. First and second, no outs for the second baseman for the Doubledays, Dylan McKenzie. McKenzie, a fly out. He reached on an air and he doubled. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 7th for him. First pitch to McKenzie from Sizemore. That's a major league pop fly on the right side of the infield in foul territory. And that one will drop. A new life for Dylan McKenzie as that hits the ground in foul territory. 0-1 the count on McKenzie. after that very loud strike one.
He should have known, but better not looking at me. I mean, a ball like that is a tail back towards the field.
Stepping off is Sizemore. McKenzie steps back in. 0-1 the count on him at the plate. That's a fly ball out towards left center. Moving over is Metzner, and he'll make the catch. One out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Christian Perez stands in, 2 on, 1 out. First pitch to Perez. Misses outside, ball 1. Perez, 2 ground outs and a walk.
They organized a game here that was played on center field. The softball field.
The 1-0 from Sizemore. That one misses inside for ball 2.
Well, one dude was not even playing with the shorts on. He was like at second base. I listened to that song yesterday. And the final score was 41-8.
2-0 the count on Perez. The 2-0 pitch misses inside, ball 3. Prosper, the runner on second. Hansen, the runner on first. Perez, the batter in the box. The 3-0 pitch from Sizemore. That one misses outside. Perez draws a 4-pitch walk. That'll load the bases with 1 out for the left fielder, Dominic Gusha. 2 flyouts and a line out on his line for the night. And that'll bring Newark's head coach out of the dugout to have a chat with his reliever.
Yeah, their warm-up note, they all sounded very clear. That was the warm-up.
Home plate umpire will go out to break up the meeting. Quiet down in Newark's bullpen. Quiet down in Auburn's as well. Dominic Gusha patiently waiting. He'll step into the box and get ready for his fourth plate appearance of the night. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch fouled off. Some out-of-town scores. Geneva running away with the game versus Watertown, 9-4 in the bottom of the 7th there. The 0-1 misses low, 1-1 the count. Doubledays fans getting into the game. One and one the count on Dominic Gusha. That one misses outside. 2-1 the count. Two and one the count on the Doubledays left fielder. And that one misses for ball 3. 3-1 the count.
What's his name? He's got a chance. Have you ever seen that
Sizemore will take a little walk around the mound, settle himself down. Comes back to the rubber. The 3-1 pitch. That one misses outside, ball 4. Sizemore has walked in a run. Auburn within 1 of tying. Bases still loaded, still only 1 out. Everyone moves up 90 feet. And that brings up the catcher, Maddox Henderson. First pitch to Henderson. Misses high for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses outside, ball 2. Kobe Metzner out in center field, throwing his arms up in frustration. 2-0 the count on Henderson nonetheless. The 2-0. That one plunks him. That'll hit Henderson in the helmet. And everyone will move 90 feet once more. And Auburn has tied it up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That brings up the third baseman, Kobe Stenson. Bases still loaded, still only 1 out. First pitch to Stenson, called strike 1. Called strike 2, 0-2 the count on the Doubledays third baseman. The 0-2 to Stenson, misses low, ball 1. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Ground ball, that'll get through the infield. Perez will score. Rounding third is Gusha. He will score. Staying at second is Henderson. A 2 RBI single from Kobe Stenson. That'll bring Newark's head coach out. And we'll have a pitching change. We'll figure out who the new pitcher is and have a little bit about Sizemore's short time in relief. We'll be right back with that after a short break. Aiden McGee, the new pitcher for Newark. First batter he will face, Ryan Sasserini. McGee's 13th appearance of the season. He's gone 19 2/3, 26 strikeouts, 9 walks. First pitch to Sasserini, misses outside for ball 1. Sizemore went just a third of an inning, giving up 4 runs, only 2 of them earned, on 1 hit, 3 walks, no strikeouts. That one's in there, called strike 1. I stand corrected. None of the runs given up by Sizemore were earned. That one's called strike 2. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 from Aiden McGee to Sasserini. That one misses low. Count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 from McGee. A foul tip into the glove of Given for strike 3. Down on strikes for the second out of the inning is Sasserini. Brings up the right fielder, Tanner Kim. First pitch to Kim. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. Kim, a single, a double, reached on a fielder's choice and was the first strikeout victim of the night. Sasserini was just the second. That one misses low, ball 1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 from McGee. A fly ball right side. That'll get out of play. 9-7 ball game. Back in favor of Auburn. The 1-2 misses. 2-2. Stepping off is McGee. 2-2 the count. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 4 runs already across for Auburn this inning. And that's a grounder back to McGee. He'll jog over to first and flip it for the 3rd out of the bottom of the 7th. Auburn takes a 9-7 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be right back to start the 8th inning of play here from Falcon Park. 9-7 ball game in favor of Auburn here at Falcon Park. Ty Morgan, Alex Duffy, and Fernando Espinal due up for the Pilots here in the top of the 8th inning. Will Ray out starting his 2nd inning of work for Auburn. First pitch in there, called strike 1. The 0-1 from Ray. Checks his swing. Home plate umpire says he went. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 from Ray. A swing and a line drive out to left. Moving over is Gusha. He'll slide and make the catch for the first out here in the top of the 8th. That brings up the right fielder, Alex Duffy. A strikeout. He reached on a fielder's choice and he tripled.
Cool, wanna give me chicken fries? Chicken fries.
First pitch to Duffy.
Yeah, give me a chicken fries.
In there, called strike 1.
Yeah, with a Dr. Pepper. Sweet and sour.
The 0-1 fouled off. 0-2 the count.
Better not.
Lock the door. Please lock the door.
0-2 the count on Duffy.
Nope, we're clear.
Ray steps back on the rubber, gets a sign he likes, kicks and deals. A ground ball fielded by Hansen at short. Throw over to first in time for the 2nd out here in the top of the 8th. Two outs, no one on. That brings up the shortstop, Fernando Espinal. A strikeout, a single, and a double. 2 outs, no one on for him here in the top of the 8th. First pitch, called strike 1. Now one inside, ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Pilot shortstop. Foul ball, 1-2 the count now. Quiet down in Auburn's bullpen. Still quiet down in Newark's. 1-2 the count on Espinal. The 1-2 misses high and outside. Count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 from Ray. Now one behind Espinal. That'll hit him. It won't hit him. Espinal staying at the plate. Umpire not even motioning towards first. Full count now. Full count, 2 outs. Ray kicks and deals. A swing and a fly ball out towards right field. Kim going back. He'll camp under it and make the catch for the 3rd out here in the top of the 8th. Three up, 3 down. Go the Pilots in the top of the 8th. We'll be right back for Auburn's half of the 8th inning after a short break here from Falcon Park. Leading off for Auburn here in the bottom of the 8th inning, Garrett Prosper. Auburn hoping these are their last at-bats of the game. Assistant coach Davis Kippen back over at first. First pitch to Prosper, misses outside, ball 1. Aiden McGee back out on the mound for Newark, starting his 2nd inning of work. That one misses outside, 2-0. Called strike 1. 2-1 the count on Auburn's first baseman. Called strike 2. 2-2 the count now on Prosper. The 2-2 from McGee. Foul tipped into the glove of Given. Prosper goes down on strikes for the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. Brings up the shortstop, Luke Hansen. Hansen 1 for 4 tonight. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. That one misses low, ball 1. 1-1 the count. That's a fly ball out to center. Going back is Metzner. He'll move over a few steps, and he'll make the catch for the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 8th. The most loved walk-up song here in Auburn belongs to Dylan McKenzie, the current batter, playing 2nd tonight for the Doubledays. Two outs, no one on for him. First pitch he sees, catches the outside corner for strike 1. McKenzie reached on in there, has 2 flyouts and a double. The 0-1. A swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 the count on McKenzie. The 0-2 from McGee. That one misses low. 1-2 the count. That one misses outside. Count evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. That one's fouled straight back. McKenzie keeping the at-bat alive with that. Count stays at 2-2. That one grounded over to 3rd in fair territory, and they'll pick it up in foul territory after letting it roll all the way to the bag. Mike Doyle letting that one roll all the way. The 2-2 once more. That one misses inside, ball 3. Full count now. Kobe Metzner out in center field, throwing his arms up once again in frustration. McGee comes set. The full count pitch, fouled off by McKenzie. Count will stay full. Full count pitch. A fly ball out towards left field. Chopping foul, but it looks like it'll stay in fair territory. Espinal makes his way all the way out to the outfield and makes the catch for the third out here in the bottom of the 8th. Doubledays looking to get 3 outs and have the game be over. We'll be right back with the top of the 9th inning here from Falcon Park. Will Ray out to start his 3rd inning of work for Auburn. Doubledays up 9-7 here in the top of the 9th inning, looking to get 3 outs and then start the fireworks show here at Falcon Park. First batter here in the top of the 9th, extra hitter Gage Boatman. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout on his line. First pitch from Ray. Catches the corner for strike 1. The 0-1. A broken bat roller back to Ray. It'll go off his glove, but he'll have time to pick it up and throw it to Prosper for the first out here in the top of the 9th. That brings up Justin Santos, the first baseman for the Pilots. Santos, a fly out on his line. He came in to pinch hit back in the 6th. First pitch called, strike 1. The 0-1. Misses low, 1-1 the count. No one on, 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. A 9-7 ball game in favor of the hometown Doubledays. The 1-1 from Ray. That one misses outside, 2-1 the count.
You won't see those from here.
Ray gets a sign he likes. Toes the rubber, the 2-1 pitch. A foul ball straight back. Count evens at 2-2.
No, we'd have to make Drew over Next year, we got to during the offseason.
Jake Given, the on-deck hitter, waiting for his turn. The 2-2. In there, called strike 3, looking for the second out here in the top of the 9th inning. And that brings up the Pilots catcher, Jake Given. Given doubled back in the 2nd, singled back in the 5th, and struck out all the way back in the 3rd. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one. The Pilots down to their final out here in the regular season finale. The 0-1 from Ray. Ground ball fielded by McKenzie. Throw over to first in time for the third out here in the top of the ninth inning. Auburn picks up the 9-7 win. And with that, Auburn is in the playoffs. Stay tuned to our social media pages to find out more about when and where the Auburn Doubledays are playing their playoff game. For the last time in the regular season, I'm Braden York. Make sure you stay up to date with our social media channels. And as always, have a good one, everybody.